also have the donuts with custard in the middle. You want one of those?
Yeah.
Yes. We got a bit of everything. Next up, Belem.
The tuk-tuks are really funny. Some of them are playing rave music so early in the morning. It's quite unique. The weather today is such a contrast to yesterday. It's nice and sunny, bright. I think I'm overdressed at the moment, but I'm happy. This is what we came for.
Getting our tickets to head to Belem. It's only 7 minutes by train to get there, so super quick. But you need a separate ticket for the train because the metro doesn't go there. Or tickets return to Belem. Por
Thank you for the ticket. So how much are the tickets, Anna?
$3.40 for a return trip to Belem. It always works to follow the crowd. This bridge looks so much like the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. There are a couple of things to see in Belem. One of them is the Tower of Belem, the most famous site, and the Pastel de Nata. But first we're going to see something called MAAT, which is supposed to be a very impressive museum structure.
I was honestly not expecting Belem to look like this. There's so much open space and it's fairly calm here in comparison to the center of Lisbon. It's nice and chilled.
Should have brought my glasses.
Sunglasses.
There's so much white everywhere and it's like reflecting into my eyes, my blue eyes.
So what you see on the left hand side here, what you see here, is actually a river, River Tagus. It looks like the sea, it smells like the sea, but it isn't. But I think we're very close to the mouth of this river, which is why it smells similar to the sea.
Okay, so this bridge is called 25th of April because on the 25th of April 1974 there was a revolution and the dictatorship in Portugal finished after I think 40 or 50 years. This year will be 50 years of independence and freedom.
Awesome.
Wow.
It's a spot where people propose to each other.
Do you want me to propose again?
Yes.
Give me back the ring. Can you tell how many carats it is? This is so cool. The ring is made out of rims.
You hear the ocean? The sound of the waves like reflecting on the roof.
So we've been walking now for about 2 hours. Everyone's getting kind of hungry, so we're gonna look for a restaurant and get some energy back and then continue the tour. We still have Belem Tower to see, so we're not forgetting that before we leave. And we also have to try the Pastel de Belem, which I'm still not sure how it differs from the Pastel de Nata, but we'll find out soon. How is it?
Yeah, it's like a fish, like a richly filled fish stew.
Do they use fish bones? Do you know?
No idea. Looks like there's some prawns, clams, and little cute potatoes. Oh, cod. The star of the show.
Of course.
So I got a pastel de nata, and this one has veal inside. It's really good. It comes with also tomato rice.
We are at Pastéis de Belém, which is a Pastel de Nata shop that's been running since 1837. We picked up 2 Pastel de Nata, and I can feel through the bag that they are still warm. Let's see how they live up to the other Pastel de Natas we've had. This is an extremely popular part of Belém. We haven't seen this many tourists in all of Lisbon. On our left, we have the Jerónimos Monastery, which took almost 100 years to build, and it's the final resting place of Vasco da Gama, the explorer, the famous Portuguese explorer. I believe it opened in 1601. So construction started in 1501 and they opened 1601. It's very, very beautiful from the outside. There's also tours that you can take, which last 20 minutes and cost €5. But we're running out of time, so we're heading straight to the Tower of Belém. The Tower of Belém is the spot where the Portuguese explorers embarked on their journeys around the world. And it was also the spot where they came back to after they completed their journey, including Vasco da Gama. First impressions of this spectacular monument.
Well, let's start with the first impressions of Belém. It's a nice place. There are a lot of people at the moment, but it's a nice place. One of the things that I really like about Belém is that it's mostly flat in comparison to the rest of Lisbon. Overall, nice experience. I've enjoyed my time in Belém. We've got our Pastel de Belém with us, which we still have not eaten. So we're going to enjoy our Pastel de Belém with the same view that Vasco da Gama had when he left to explore the world.
Explore or colonize?
Colonize. But I guess explorer is the sort of polite word for it.
Okay.
Let's give the Pastel de Belém.
Pastéis de Belém. First impressions. Wow, overflowing. Very, very different. Pastry seems a lot thicker upon first glance.
So how is it?
Good, but not the best.
No?
No,
They're not as good as yesterday's?
no. That place was the best so far, and we've tried 4 Pastel de Nata bakeries. The ratio of pastry to filling is a bit off for me, personally.
We're having a little debate earlier as to what the difference is between a Pastel de Nata and a Pastel de Belém. And the verdict is?
They're one and the same. It was invented in Belém, in the monastery that we were at earlier. And then how the name Pastel de Nata evolved, we don't know. We are back at Time Out Market, and this time we are actually going to eat here. Nice breeze, nice view. The hills are not so nice.
We made it.
We made it. It was a steep climb, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Especially after all those Pastéis de Nata.
Let's ask the question again. Which came first, Lisbon or Rome?
We're not having this conversation again. Let's be.
Because as
Deep
far
down
as
in
I've
your
read,
heart, you know what the answer is.
as far as I've read, Lisbon is older than Rome,
Yeah.
Paris, and London.
Imagine believing that. How gullible can you possibly be?